So, hi guys, welcome to the next episode of No One Size Fits All. Today I have a very dear friend and a colleague teammate from L'Oreal India, Baruni Goel. Baruni's profile is particularly interesting because she is a national winner and an international finalist of this prestigious global case competition hosted by L'Oreal called Brandstorm. She participated in Brandstorm in the year 2019. She is a graduate of MDI Gurgaon and she has recently joined the marketing team here at L'Oreal. So, Baruni, welcome to No One Size Fits All and thank you for being here.
Thanks, Arya. Thanks a lot for inviting me. I'm really excited to talk about my journey in L'Oreal and Brandstorm, and I hope that everyone who's watching, they get to take something important from this talk.
I absolutely think so that you have a lot to share, particularly about how through this case competition you landed a job at L'Oreal. I really think that Baruni's profile is interesting to anyone who is looking for stepping stones into an organization by trying to understand how the organization functions. And Brandstorm is a great competition where you learn a lot. Of course, I don't want to steal Baruni's thunder and talk more about Brandstorm, and I will head straight into letting her answer that. So, Baruni, help the audience understand what is Brandstorm all about.
So, I think Brandstorm is a very unique competition, right? We, being B school students, we come across a lot of case study competitions floated by different organizations. But I feel Brandstorm is a really different one because it gives you an international exposure that not many competitions do, right? And also the fact that it's a really innovation driven competition. The topic that you get every year, first of all, it's a really hot topic up and coming in the industry, and it's not a restricting statement. They will give you a theme like beauty tech or sustainability or driving and innovation using technology for one of their divisions. So the scope of the case study is really wide. You get a lot of chances to explore and experiment with different ideas. So I think that way it's a really good platform for anyone who wants to have free reins and really come up with a business idea. And apart from that, the final prize now for the past 2 or 3 years is the fact that they incubate your idea at Station F, which is an accelerator, and they really put effort, investment, and time behind your idea and see if it's really viable to be launched, in the L'Oreal group. So I think that is a huge opportunity for anyone who's really looking at putting their business knowledge into real practice.
Yeah, I think that's a very interesting and great point that you brought out, that it's not any case competition that is just on paper or is limited to just a presentation room.
Yeah.
They actually take the idea very seriously. And I think that's the beauty about L'Oreal and how seriously they're invested in talent and young talent giving ideas. They take it very seriously. I think that's a testament to that. So that's good part about Brandstorm. I think the other thing that I would like to add for my audience is post Brandstorm, Baruni had the chance to directly interview with the L'Oreal panel. Yeah, and that's how.
How can I forget that? Like the national winners actually get direct PPI. That is a pre-placement interview opportunity with the company, and yes, you get a straight chance to convert it to a PPO. You don't have to do any further rounds, etc. You have an interview and there you go. And the fact that you've really put effort for the past 6 months really gives you an edge.
The other thing is understand, when did your journey with Brandstorm start? What are the different phases or chapters in the case competition? And how early on do you need to start planning for the competition for anyone who is in a business school?
Yeah. So I think the first time I got to know about this competition was L'Oreal had come on campus to give a pre-placement talk before our summer internship recruitment process. And this is the time when they actually launch Brandstorm in the campus as well. So it is actually mainly about launching Brandstorm, and they do a brilliant event for it, and it's really exciting, you know. And so this is where we came across L'Oreal, the people, and you know, that entire phase where they told us about how we would go about the competition. And then the first submission for us happened in by the end of December and first week of Jan. This is the time when the camp, you know, you give your first presentation, which is like a 1-slider or 2-slider pitch, and then the shortlist from the campus teams. Then you have a hackathon in Mumbai, which is something that started during our time. So that is the 2019 Brandstorm. So all the teams from across the country come there. They, you know, chop out their ideas. They pitch it to the jury that has come. It is also the first time you get to interact with the brand, so you can touch and feel the products. You get to hear from the business teams themselves. You know, they take a lot of sessions for you. So essentially, it is a nice mentorship session, and they hear your ideas. They give you feedback, and then you can work on them. So you come back to college, you work on them, and then you do your hackathon submission. They select the best ideas, and then they select the finalists for nationals. And that is how they select the top 6 teams or 4 teams. The number varies. During our time, it was top 4 teams. And that is when they select the national finals. And you have the national finale in the L'Oreal headquarters in Mumbai. And then if you become the national winners, you go to Paris and you do the international finals and you represent your country, which is absolutely amazing. And there also is the process. So around 50 to 60 countries come during the international finals. Everybody's pitching their ideas in the morning pitching round. So you have to pitch your idea thrice, and the juries keep on, you know, rotating. So it's a really like Shark Tank kind of a feel, you know. It's amazing. You all get your booth, you're pitching your idea again and again to a different jury. And then they shortlist the top 16 basis the scores. We were fortunate enough to get shortlisted there as well. And then you go on the grand stage in a huge, amazing theater, and with the executive jury from L'Oreal, which has all the big names. And yeah, you get to pitch your idea in front of everyone, and it's just absolutely surreal. That is how Brandstorm actually takes place.
Thank you for that. Thank you for a very detailed version. If I have to just summarize, the very first time you were introduced to the concept of Brandstorm was in your first semester, right?
And or the second trimester. So we have like a trimester system. So the first or the second trimester. Before the summer placement recruitment process.
So basically, if you start your college in June, by December is when you needed to make the first submission.
Yeah, but we learn about Brandstorm, then they release the case study around November, I think, or late October, and then you have around 1.5 months to prepare your first submission, and then things go faster after that. But till my first submission in December and my international finals, it was a total of 6 months that the entire case study competition actually went, from the first presentation till internationals. So yeah, that is going to be a journey with the team if you continue to go ahead.
Okay, that takes me to my next question, Baruni, which is, did you always want to participate in the Brandstorm? Were you aware of Brandstorm even prior to getting into business school? How was your first experience when you got to know about such a competition?
Yeah, so I'll be honest, I did not know about Brandstorm, or for that matter, any case study competition before entering into V School. I did not know things like this existed. But as soon as you enter, you get to hear about it from your seniors and your batchmates also. Like, we'll have case study competitions. And I did not know about Brandstorm until I got to attend the session of L'Oreal on campus. But after attending that, I was 100% sure that I wanted to take part in L'Oreal Brandstorm 2019, because the way it was presented to us, they showed us a complete movie they made for the previous year national winners and their journey and their international finals. So it just looked so amazing and exciting. And looking at that, I could never think that could be me. I really thought there were some distant students in some college who did something, and something very they reached the internationals and it was amazing, but I never thought I could be one. But I definitely knew that I had to try. And yeah, I was very excited about it. I made a team with my batchmates, and yeah, so as soon as we started and we started going ahead, it became very clear that we could actually achieve it. So yeah, I think that is how it happened. But I did not know this would happen if we started participating. But yeah.
Okay, interesting. And I think the reason I asked this question is that, like you, most of the people prior to coming into the business school actually are unaware of the opportunities and different possibilities that can ultimately lead you into a final job. And I think one of the reasons and the intention behind putting this video out there is to make people aware that there are such stepping stones and opportunities available that you can prep for prior to even getting into business school. Also, if you're somebody who's very interested in beauty, more specifically interested in beauty tech, and want to land a job at L'Oreal, I think this case competition is a great way to start the journey with L'Oreal. It's also a great way to understand, so you can come slightly more prepped and prepared when you enter your business schools, right?
Yeah. And definitely, I'll suggest something that happened with me. During the summer internship, I did not get a shortlist for L'Oreal. I will be very honest. They have a screening process, and I did not get through it during my summer internship. And I really thought I wanted the opportunity to at least interview, right? So Brandstorm is the only other option that could give you that opportunity. So if there's a dream company that you want to get into and you don't get a shortlist, which happens a lot of times, because and so case study competitions are really important, then they can get you that opportunity. And with L'Oreal, it definitely happened for me. So yeah, and I think I interned with them for 6 months rather than 2 months. That's how I see it in my head, because that entire competition lasts for so long, and you're constantly interacting with the team there. It's not like you're in your college and you're getting no help and you're doing nothing. The team is always there. They will answer your questions. They will do sessions for you, information sessions. So I think all of that really makes a big difference.
Yeah, and that takes me actually to the next question, which is help the viewers understand that how has the Brandstorm journey actually helped you in your current role at L'Oreal? What are the different aspects about the journey that have actually added value to you and your personality?
Yeah, I think I'd classify this answer into 3 major pillars, as I would say, how L'Oreal really helped me in my journey. And then finally, adjusting to the job, if I put it that way. Number 1, networking. I met so many people across the organization, right? So during different sessions, we'd meet different people who would come to give us, mentorship sessions. We also talk a lot with HRs during the entire process, because they are the ones who are actually in charge of the competition. And then regular feedback sessions. And as you go ahead, for example, after my nationals, I was regularly visiting the office. I was regularly sitting down with the team to sharpen my pitch, etc. So I had visited the L'Oreal office multiple of times, even when I actually didn't do a summer internship there, right? Even before my final job. So I think that networking really, really helps you. You get to know the people. Yeah. The second thing is the company culture, right? It's very difficult to know whether you will be a good fit for the company and the company will be a good fit for you unless you get that summer internship opportunity. But through Brandstorm, you get exactly that, right? They organize so many events for you. So there you're constantly talking to them. You're visiting the office so many times. There are many, there are different policies that come into play when you're going for your international presentation. You actually travel with them, and so you get to know people on a personal level, and also you get to know the company culture, what is their focus on. So a lot of time I talk about constantly about the sustainability factor in all our business ideas, and things like that. So you know what is important for the company, you know what the culture is like, what the people are like, what is the working culture. So I think that really helped me uh, uh, with the fact that I thought that I could, and I definitely wanted to work for the organization. So I really got that after doing Brandstorm. And the third most important part, I would say, is to know about the industry. I knew nothing about the beauty industry before doing Brandstorm 2019. And most of the people wouldn't, right? Unless you really have an interest, most of the people would not know about the beauty industry, how big it is, how, how many brands are there, what is the kind of competition, you wouldn't know. But through the case study, I did such extensive research for 6 months. Me and my teammates, we were constantly looking at new trends, constantly looking at new things, competition, this and that. So I think the amount of knowledge I got then really helped me in my job. Like, I don't feel scared to look for new things. Now, as being in the marketing team, I need to look for new trends to figure out what new things we can launch in the market. And I feel so comfortable doing that because I already did that for 6 months. I know the right tools, I know the right places to look at. So I think all of this really helps to give you an upper edge, more than the people who actually even worked there for, let's say, 2 months. The competition really gives you a deep insight into the company, how it functions, and what the industry is like. So yeah.
Yeah, I completely agree. Also, like having watched Baruni in her current role, I can say compared to other people who directly get recruited from campus or even after summer internship, her knowledge about the industry, about the category, about different brands is so in-depth given her experience with Brandstorm. And that really gives her an upper edge over her peers within the organization. She has been constantly standing apart as someone who we look at as key talent. And I think the Brandstorm journey is one of the key reasons why she's able to have an upper edge within the organization. So yeah, I can see that reflecting and that helping her differentiate herself when compared to her peers within the organization. So I think my final question to you, Baruni, would be what's next for you? What are you most excited about L'Oreal currently?
Yeah, so I think it's been almost 11 months for me in the organization. And it's just about seeing and learning new things every day. Like, if from outside looking at a big beauty company like L'Oreal, you'd feel everything is extremely glamorous and beautiful. That's how everything looks about L'Oreal. But behind all of that, to make things look so glamorous and beautiful, there's a lot of effort being put by the people and the teams that are working, right? So I'm really excited to go deeper into that and to finally get to practice everything that I've learned in my marketing books, right? We all study Kotler as marketing students, and it's taught to us from a perspective of a big FMCG company or a big marketing giant, and L'Oreal is exactly that, right? So I'm getting to practice everything I learned and much more. I'm learning so many new things already, and it's been amazing. Plus, my love for beauty and skincare, I just get to study even more deeply about it. I did research about it for 6 months, yes, but now that I'm in the organization, I'm learning each and every technicality that I have to as being a marketing resource, right? So yeah, I think all of this is very exciting. And when you see what you're doing really out there through ads or social media, it's just amazing to see how you're doing. And yeah, that my journey till now has been really good and a very good learning curve, and I'm really excited for it to continue like that.
Yeah, I am sure you're going to learn a lot and contribute a lot as well. So thank you so much, Baruni, for being here.
Thanks a lot, Arya.
I think your Brandstorm journey is going to inspire, motivate, and help a lot of people understand this as a great golden opportunity to consider seriously when they enter business school. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks a lot, Arya. Thanks a lot. I really hope this helps people to, get to know about this entire process. So yeah, thanks a lot.